There's a lot of times where we're in a situation that seems hopeless. There's just no way this relationship could ever be restored. And I've done mediation, professional mediation for 33 years. I've seen situations of adultery, child sexual abuse, pastors seducing counselees, embezzlement, loss, I mean, you name it. I've seen just about everything. And I love what Corrie ten Boom said in her book. Maybe I think she attributed it to her sister Betsy when they were in the concentration camps, World War II. She said, "There's no pit so deep that Jesus Christ is not deeper still. There is no relationship so badly broken that God cannot repair it." And I have seen the Lord come into situations that from a human perspective were totally hopeless. People said, "There's no way I could ever love this person again. There's no way I could ever trust this person again." Now, in some cases, I didn't see the resolution, the reconciliation I would have hoped for. People hardened their hearts, they gave up on those relationships. Some people refused to change. But where people are willing to change, when they want to change, when they throw themselves at God's feet and say, "God, help me. I need your help." There's so many scenarios that come to mind where I've seen this happen, where husbands would just see how desperately sinful they had been, how poorly they had treated their wives and neglected them, and how God gave them a brokenness to with tears, with genuine, authentic tears, sobbing, confess their sin. Where there's been affairs, and people have been unfaithful to their spouse. And yet God has brought a spirit of genuine repentance and brokenness, just crushing people to the point where he can start to rebuild them. And then there's this hope of rebuilding. And I remember a while ago, I was in a church in my hometown preaching, and at the end of the service, this couple walked up to me. They had 3 children, including a new infant in her arms. And as they came up, I was thinking, I've met these people somewhere before. Where have I known these people? And they introduced themselves, and I remembered they'd come to me about 6 years earlier. They were in the middle of a divorce. The woman had an affair with someone at the office. The husband was so hurt, so devastated, he just said there's no way I could ever forgive her. She had no hope of being forgiven, so she really didn't want to work at the marriage. And we went through a long process of reconciliation. But as they both embraced the gospel, as they both believed the promises that God gave to them, they confessed, they repented, they rebuilt. And so here they were 6 years later in front of me. Their faces were so bright. And here they had 2 children who'd been conceived since they were reconciled. Those children wouldn't be in the world if the gospel had not given the grace to forgive and to reconcile. And they had a powerful ministry at this point to people in marriages that have fallen apart, especially through adultery. Because they said, we are living proof that no matter how deep the hurt, no matter how deep the sin, the grace of God is big enough to heal it. So it's because of Jesus. And that's something I just want to say that we as Christians have that's unique to any religion in the world. No religion offers the pattern, the motive, and the power of the gospel as a source of reconciliation and of building solid relationships. We are unique. We have something that is so precious to offer to the world.